Our posturings, our imagined self-importance, the delusion that we have some privileged position in the universe are all challenged by this point of pale light. Great astrophysicist and renowned popularizer of science, Carl Sagan, wrote that in a cosmic perspective, most human concerns seem insignificant, even petty. So, what are we on the grand scale of the cosmos, the planet, or even the Atacama Desert? Mere specks of dust? Then why do we constantly challenge nature, fate, and even our own limitations? Why do we test ourselves if one look at our pale blue planet from space renders all our efforts meaningless? To understand this, we need not dissect history or look any further than the Dakar Rally. An unpredictable, demanding, exhausting spectacle. On this small but dramatic stage, set in the vast planetary arena, events unfold unforeseeably, fates hang in the balance, and emotions are pushed to the limit. Like a strict teacher, the Dakar rewards determination and punishes errors, sometimes with terrifying and implacable cruelty. It has taken the lives of 24 racers who dared to challenge fate. We thought of the Dakar as something grand and romantic. It's a legend. A battle of engineering, technology, and human will. People make ambitious plans, vociferous promises, and exert every last effort to keep moving forward. And only at the finish line, or at times around the following bend, do they get the opportunity to find the answers they seek. The history of the Dakar is filled with countless pages of thrilling episodes, peppered with dizzying twists and turns, the stuff of life itself. Buenos Aires is truly a sports-mad city. It's amazing. These people are crazy. I love it. It's a brilliant atmosphere. Tens of thousands of Argentinians have come to greet us. They'll never tire of racing. They will always strive to win. We didn't expect to see so many people. Be it desperation or inspiration, a secret hope or moments of weakness, all these emotions are reflected here. Every moment exists on the edge of the Dakar. The key is to traverse that edge without falling. But, as with most twists and turns in the course of one's life, journeys here are also unpredictable. Defending champion Nani Roma was among the first to face that fact. You spend all year thinking about the Dakar, and the entire team works on the technical and tactical plan. So, when you lose all chances of winning at the 3rd kilometer on the very first day, it's extremely depressing. But that's part of the game, and we accept it. It's very dusty and very dangerous. We've had lots of fesh. 2 of our tires were punctured and both caught fire. Professionalism and good luck are only partial contributors to a racer's success. Equally as important are the dedicated first-rate engineers and mechanics who do everything they can to offer the crew its best chance at beating nature and besting other teams. The modern race car is the culmination of thousands of people's efforts. When I watch mechanics working day after day, I feel so proud that I'm part of this team. Each car has its own mobile repair truck. We call them elephants. We also have a T1 mobile car for quick repairs. Each member of the team clearly understands their role. Hard work and perseverance are always held in high regard. This is true of life in general, and it's true of the Dakar. By diligently working to improve themselves, racers move closer to realizing their dreams and get a real shot at joining the ranks of the world's true racing legends. But the route to the summit of the Dakar can take a great deal of time and effort. So far, we've been holding back our attacks. We need to get our bearings and figure out how the Dakar really works.
The thing went right.
Yes, move cars and bikes all right. Yeah.
I hope we didn't finish first today because we have a very difficult road ahead of us tomorrow. I'd rather someone else start it. We just got the report. We're in 12th place today, which is great news. We started in 22nd place. It's been a tough day, but we managed to move up to 12th place. Some, however, aim for the top on their very first try. Yazid Al-Rajji is an experienced rally driver. He's enjoyed excellent results all year. I saw how far behind Geniel was lagging. I have no intention to simply hand him second place. This isn't a gift shop. If I see that I can grab second place, I'm gonna fight for it. If I see a chance to win, no one is gonna stop me. But after overextending his capacities, Yazid strays off the course, leaving his brazen determination to reach the top in the sands of the Atacama. Something happened with the engine. I think a valve broke. Too bad it turned out this way, but the race isn't over until you cross the finish line. The Dakar values wisdom and cold calculation. Too much emotion often leads to failure. That's it. We don't want to take any more risks. We want to reach Buenos Aires. Of course, each of us wants to win, but we must put the team's interests ahead of our own. And even if you are strong enough to take on nature, get too zealous and rash, and it may cost you your equipment. According to statistics, fewer than half the starting crews reach the finish line. Each Dakar rally is unique, not only because the organizers change it up every year, but also because each person around you has their own story. We push ourselves to the limit every day, but Nasser is very fast and hard to catch. We're trying our best though. We still have a few days to go. No one is immune to mistakes. The Dakar instills patience and willpower. It forces you to push your body as far as it's possible to go. This is very hard on the body because we experience headaches, dizziness, low energy. We began at 4,000 meters and then climbed to 4,500 meters. We've never had that before at Dakar. We climbed to 3,800, 4,200. The car couldn't handle it. It was a difficult section. I felt it, especially the elevation. That was a killer. Each new race, new section, is a clean slate. It doesn't matter who you were before. The Dakar knows no ranks or titles. It has its own logic. Just 5 kilometers from the end of the stage, legendary racer Carlos Sainz got caught up in the heat of the action and ran over a huge boulder, which forced the celebrated Spanish driver to capitulate for the second year in a row. It happens sometimes. We rolled right past 1,000 rocks, but we caught this one. Just bad luck. It would be foolish to even mention weakness. These are the tears of helplessness in the face of overwhelming odds, in the face of Dakar's mocking taunts. High mountain routes, exhausting serpentine road, endless sand. Stage after stage, crews fight their way towards their goal through almighty nature's ceaseless resistance. But once in a while, the human factor also plays a role. We made a terrible mistake in navigation. We'll try to get to the podium, but we are out of the running for first place. For last year's leader, Nani Roma, a navigation era changed everything in one sweep, putting a resounding end to his part in Dakar 2015. There were many dangerous stretches that weren't in the pace notes. The weather was a factor too. When you lose, nothing can be done about it. Case closed. For us, Dakar 2015 is over.
один сам. Я даже тебе диктовать не стал. Яма один, как у него всю жизнь такие. Яма один были. Как вот в этой легенде верить?
I'm focused on the result right now, so the pace is very fast. We got caught a few times. Once we drove into some shrubs, then we hit a fence, then a wall. But we managed to make good time. We are happy to end the penultimate, most difficult day in a good place with a good result. Does man ever stand a chance against the randomness of fate? Is he prepared to challenge his destiny? Is he determined to battle the mighty forces of nature, unpredictable technology, and in the end, himself? Those who came to the starting line of Dakar 2015 in Buenos Aires are ready to answer all those questions with a resounding yes, 1,000 times yes. But what will the Dakar have to say to that? The answer awaits at the very end of the journey.
Все, тормози. Все, Дакар взят.
The Dakar rewards determination. The Kazakhstan team can attest to that. Year after year, the team worked towards its goal. And now, Dakar 2015 has crowned a Kazakhstani driver as one of the world's top 10 rally drivers. First it was a dream, then it was a goal, and now it's a result. Fortune smiled on Nasser Al-Attiyah, whose excellent preparation helped him fulfill the seemingly presumptuous promise he made from last year's podium. Today, he is the champion. I'm very happy. This is a special moment for me. I remember the 2011 race because the finish line was also here. I told myself, if the finish line will be in the same place again, I'll try to win once more. I want to dedicate this victory, first of all, to my father, who, unfortunately, is no longer with us. I know he was watching over us, following our progress, rooting for us. We could all feel his support. So, of course, I dedicate this Bedouin, my first victory, to my father. I'm so happy to finally reach the finish line. It feels amazing to be here. Finally! I'm so happy after such a difficult rally. If you only saw how many cars were left along the route, only 68 out of 143 cars got to the finish line. Just 68 cars. It's just a medal, but it means so much to me. It gives me great pleasure to watch the team at work, all our mechanics and engineers. I'd love to cut the medal into 70 pieces and give them out to each member of the team. So, what is this all about? The key to answering this question is relativity. On a cosmic scale, our planet is but a pale blue dot, but for us, Earth is our home. In the grand scheme of things, our actions have no meaning, but for us, this is life. For some, the Dakar seems insane, an unjustified risk. But for racers, it's a necessity, a thirst for speed. When you reach the Dakar finish line exhausted, you tell yourself, no, that's it, never again. But 2 months go by and you start dreaming about it again. You have to come back here, no matter what. Wherever you are, you have a goal. It's up ahead. You must reach it. Each of us is a world unto himself, a real universe, blazing with the fire of hope. It can keep you warm, along with hundreds of thousands of people around you, or those who are simply watching from the sidelines. We must each find our own answers to the questions of who we are and why we are here. The only way to do that is to take the risk, and each challenge you issue to fate, nature, and the world will be another step forward towards eternity.